What's up, guys? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you all are doing great. I am YoYoY2K, back again with another Ark Survival Evolved building tutorial. In today's video, we're going to work on the second part of this Ocean Outpost. Last time we built the bottom section together, so what you're looking at right now, we built in the last video. And if you missed that video, there will be a card showing up right about now. So go ahead, click on that, watch that video, and we will show you how to build this bottom section. And once you get that video watched, head on back over here to this video and continue on with the next part of the build. So we have the dino dock / raft area right here where we can store some water dinos like a megalodon, something of that nature. We have a little patio area with some storage space. We've got a little deck on the back here, and here we can go up to the second level of this build, which is like a little apartment area. So you can put a bed in here, you can put a couple of things, you know, some tables, maybe a smithy, etc. And then what we're going to work on today is the loft area that you see over in the test build straight out the window. So that's what we're working on today. So we'll head over there to the test build. We'll have a look around. Oh my goodness. We'll have a look around, and once we kind of toured that, we'll come back over here to the test build, or over to this working build, and we will build it together. I will mention that I will have a list of all the structures down in the description. So if you want to build this in your own world, just have a look down there. It'll show you how many walls you need, how many ceilings, etc., etc. But for right now, I'm going to get us over to our test build, and then we'll have a tour and come back over here and actually start the build. Alright guys, so we made it over to our test build. We'll have a look around here, and then once we have a tour of this, we will head back down to our work in progress right down there, and we will build this together. So I've got a lot of mods up here just to make it look really cool for you guys. Obviously, decorate this however you can on your map, but this is how I've done it, just to spruce it up a little bit and make it look interesting. We've got a, I don't know, nice little patio around here. You could park some flyers if you wanted. You get a nice view of the land. Then we go inside here. We've got a little workshop area. We've got a smithy. We've got a little chemistry bench. There are some forges, fabricator, and then tucked under the ramp right there, we have a generator. And then this is the ladder that goes all the way down to the first part of the build, so the bottom section. So that's way far down. You don't have to build it this tall if you don't want to. You can build it to be however tall you want it to be. You can build it taller if you want. So let's go ahead, go up the ramp. The house area is right here. We got a skylight above us. We can head into here, and then I've got this decorated up, of course, with some more mods to make it look cool. Just, I don't know, makes it interesting for the eyes when we're taking a tour around. I put a fireplace over here with a raptor above it. Another skylight over here. And if you have seen my builds in the past, you know that I love greenhouse glass, so I incorporate that in pretty much all of my builds. So you can pretty much always guarantee that I'll have some greenhouse glass in the build. So we got a little sitting room out here. You could use this as a, you could probably use this as a greenhouse, something of that nature. But I think it's kind of cool. We can head over here. And now we're back to the entrance to the house. And then lastly, there's just a little deck area out here that I've got decorated with a couple of azaleas, and there's some lights. We got a bench we can sit on. Just have a look around and enjoy Ark. So again, I haven't mentioned this, but we are building on the island. So last video before that, we have been on the original island map. Thought it'd be fun just to head back over here to the original map and do some builds. Alright guys, we're back down to the test build. So let's go ahead and take a look at our GPS so you know where we are. Again, we're on the island map, 81.4, 85.5. That's where we are building today. So the first thing we'll need to do for today's build is head up to the second floor. Alright guys, so once we're up here, the first thing we'll need to do is get rid of our previous ceiling. that we had before. And we might also want to get rid of this ceiling here, just because if we don't get rid of the ceiling, we're going to have some weird snap issues on the wall here as it goes up. So let's go ahead, demolish that ceiling. Let's get back around to the inside here. We can get rid of the ceiling as well. Demolish that. And now we should be able to stack up our walls like so. So you can make this, that's right, we'll need to get rid of this one too. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. But in order to get those snaps correct, let's get rid of that. Okay, so let's go ahead, again, there, keep building up. You can make this as tall as you want. We're not going to go super tall today. I think. Alright, but you get the idea. So we're just going to keep building up like so. And I think for today's video, this will be all that we do. We'll just go that height. So let's go ahead, grab some of our ladders. Alright, so I've got some ladders, and then we'll keep this going up until we get to the top. Oh. And there we go. And then up here, we'll also need to grab a hatch frame. Alright, so there we go. There's a hatch frame. Let's grab another ladder to put on here. I don't remember. Where's the ladders? Number 5. There we go. Alright, so now we are up here. We could definitely go higher if we wanted to. Just how you saw me climbing this ladder and placing above my head as I was climbing up. That's a pretty good way to keep this structure going up. So if you wanted to keep going higher, that is a method to use. So let's go ahead, grab some more of our ceilings, build these out. So what we're going to end up having is a 9x9. So let's go ahead, build out to, what is this? We have, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually have built out too far here. Get rid of this and pick it up. 1, 2, 3. So we actually should have 4 on each side, shouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the one in the middle, that gives us a 9x9. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we can go ahead with our ceilings and try to make a square, just filling in the gaps here. Built the basic platform, and then I left our little L's in the corners where we can put down our greenhouse glass ceilings. So let's grab those, put those in place. So you can make these different places if you want. You can actually have the whole platform be greenhouse glass if you want, but I've just got kind of L's in the corner. So if we have one ceiling on the edges here, and then 3 of these glass greenhouse ceilings, or yeah, ceilings right there. So let's go ahead and do that again. Over here as well. Oh, nope, not there. So we have our greenhouse down, we have our stone ceilings down. Guess we could go and put in our railings if we want. Let's do that. Let's grab some railings and put those on our hot bar. Number 2 sounds good. Alright, so we've got our railings put down, we have our platform made. Now we're ready to start building the walls that go up to our house. So we'll need the greenhouse glass walls. In the corners where we have our greenhouse ceilings, let's go ahead and build 2 walls high of our greenhouse glass. Yeah, 2. Let's go 2. 1. Oh, not there. So I'm going to put these stone window frames right beside our greenhouse walls and make sure that we have them turned facing the right direction. Do that again over here on this side. And then I'm going to stack them up 2 high. And then in the middle, we'll need a door. So let's grab a door frame, put that in, and then just put a wall on top of it. Do the same thing over here. Grab a window frame with a window frame on top. Window frame with a window frame on top, and then grab ourselves a door, put it in the middle with a wall on top. You know the procedure. Do it again over here. And then the last side right here. Alright, so now that we have the base of our structure, well, not structure, but the base of the house kind of in place, we can do the little box that goes around our... Here, let's do this. You know, where we come up from the bottom of the Ocean Outpost, let's go ahead and grab a not a ceiling, but a window frame. And I can't talk today, so let's go here. Nope. We'll need a door frame right there with a window, not window, but a wall on top. Put a wall there. Put a wall there. And then here is where we start sloping up to the second floor. So I'll need to grab a slope wall, put ourselves in another wall there, and then here we'll need the opposite slope wall, like so. Go ahead, grab our slope 4. So these are actually, take a look. Yes, these are stone sloped roofs. Oh, actually, you know what we need to do? Crap. Before we put this one in, we should drop in a door frame here and another wall on top. There we go. No, let's turn that around. Let's turn these around so that when we're looking at them from the outside, we will have kind of a consistent texture. So actually, and there we go. So to drop this in so that it is facing like it is, you just drag until it turns blue, and then it will be facing the opposite direction. So by doing that, we have allowed ourselves, what number is that? Number 4. Now we have the consistent texture, so we don't have the wood showing through on this wall, and it looks the same as all the others. So, as I was saying, the stone sloped roof and the stone ramp have different pitches. So I've used the sloped roof instead of the ramps to line up better with our sloped walls. So now we're ready to put in a floor to the second floor of the house. And let's grab number 3. Let's go ahead and lay these all around the top here. Let's pretty easy. We're just going to fill in the gap right above our first story. Oh, not there though. Pick it up. Oh, actually, we don't want to fill this in because that is our ramp. And I think we'll leave that. Is that right? Alright, let's take a look. Do we need to leave? Yes, let's leave this. So now, yeah, we can get down and get up nice and easily. Alright, so here, what we will need to do in order to get things facing the right direction, because if we grab a... No, that'll work. Put a wall here. No, that looks good. Do the same thing over here. Let's grab a window frame and a wall. Oh, uh-oh. Pick this up, put it back down right here. No, that's good, because I want those to be facing this direction. Cool. I was worried. I cannot talk today. Seriously. I was worried that our walls would be facing the wrong direction, but they are not. They look like they are good. So let's go ahead, build these up. I'm going to put another window frame on top of this one with a wall here. Let's grab another window frame, window frame, window frame, turn it. If you look down to your feet, turn it blue. Oh. And on top with a wall and another window frame there. So I actually left this little landing right here. Now we'll put a door frame in. Green. There we go, with a wall on top. Yeah, that's right. So now we come up, we have one ceiling before we get to our doorway, and now we are here. So let's go ahead and start working on the perimeter of the house. So I'm going to grab, I think right here, we'll put in a window frame. And then all along here is going to be greenhouse glass. So we have walls? We do. Greenhouse glass walls. And there'll be one high on the edges here. And then they'll slope down with the greenhouse sloped ceilings, the greenhouse sloped roof. Alright, so we need to put in our sloped greenhouse walls on either side here. That will allow us to run our sloped greenhouse ceilings across. Number 9. So before we do that, let's go ahead, grab a door frame, put a door frame in here. I'm going to turn it to face the same way as this line of walls. And same thing here. Like so. And then we can put a wall on top. Put a wall on top. And then we'll slope with our sloped greenhouse roofs. And come on. Come on, don't do this to me, game. There we go. And then last one. There we go. Alright, so now we have the little, I don't know, sitting area, sunroom, greenhouse, whatever you want to use it for. We have that complete. Now we need to continue working on the main portion of the house. So here we will need to grab another sloped stone wall. And we're going to slope up like so. And then I'm going to just put walls all on the top here. And then we'll need the opposite slope over here, like so. And that will allow us to get a greenhouse glass slope there. And then another greenhouse glass slope over here as well. Let's go ahead and build. Let's put a window frame and a window frame. Another window frame there. And we will need to top these off with the sloped stone wall. Like so. Then we can put a greenhouse sloped roof right there. Oh, not there. But up top. There we go. So now we are sloping up, and then we'll work on sloping down. So let's go ahead and put a wall in, a wall. Alright guys, so once we get to this point, we will need to go another level. I'm going to put window frames up there. And then we will put a sloped greenhouse roof here. So like that. Same thing on this side. And now we'll build up with some door frames, and these door frames are temporary. So if you want to use thatch, that would be good. Let's make sure we have these facing in the right direction. So I'm building up so that I can put a window on top. And then once we get our ceiling complete, we will be able to take these door frames out. Or if you want to leave them, you can. They don't obstruct too much. So let's go ahead. What's door frame again? Door frame number 3. Build up to that point and then put a window frame on top. And now let's grab another wall, put it there, another wall, put it there, and then start sloping down with our stone sloped walls. So slope down, and then let's grab another window frame with a, let's put a wall on top. Let's do that. And then grab another slope. Same thing over here. Window frame on the bottom, wall on top, and then our slope. And that brings us to here, which is actually like a little porch deck patio. So let's go ahead and build this with greenhouse glass. And we will need to grab some greenhouse glass door frames. So the greenhouse glass door frames, I'm going to put one away from this wall. So not here, but put it here. And then again, right in this spot. Like so. And then come back with our greenhouse walls. And build up like so. So now we have a wall of greenhouse glass on that side. And next we need to grab our stone sloped roofs and get these to cooperate with us. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Come on, game. There we go. Slope these across. Once we have our sloped stone ceilings in place, we should be able to take out these door frames. And then this last one. And the wall should stay up there, or I guess the window frame. Same thing over here, demolish these door frames. Get rid of this one. And then that wall stays in, or window frame stays in. We have this pretty cool little indent with greenhouse glass on top. We should also go out here and complete greenhouse glass along our little stairwell. Let's, come on, here we go. And then, so now we have this enclosed, which is kind of cool. We can come up here and we're still out of the weather. The last thing to do is to put doors and windows on, and also grab our railings, which are number 2. Let's put some railings up here. Pick that up. So we have railings along our little porch. So I'm using greenhouse glass doors and windows, again, just like I did in the test build. Lots, I don't know, I like the greenhouse glass a lot, as I've said many times, so just going to stick with that theme. It lets in lots of natural light, makes the build not so dark, which is one of the main reasons why I like building with greenhouse glass. I like having lots of light in the build so it's not so dark inside. In Ark, especially at night, it can get quite dark, so any kind of extra light you can get is never a bad thing. Let's go ahead and put a door here, put a door here. all the doors here, and then let's put window there, window. Alright guys, that is the build. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for following along. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the build. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let me know if you're going to build this in your own world. If you do end up building it, I'd love to see some pictures. You could always tweet at me over on Twitter. Would love to see your creations. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. And until next time, happy building. Bye, guys.